Another thing, people may think like, why do I need a poetry book, right? And you don't even realize by reading poetry that is sparking something inside of you that you never even thought about. Reading that poem can make you, okay, I want to love on purpose. I want to love that feels like home. I want to love that come every time I come home. He embraces me. She embraces me. It's that calming energy that I feel as soon as I walk in the door. I want to love on purpose, right? And so as you're reading that poem, it may be questions coming up in your mind. It may be different thoughts that's coming up that you didn't even realize that's what you needed in that moment because your partner may not be giving that to you, right? And or if you don't have a partner, you may not thought about your desires or your connections in with someone else because nobody talks about it on a day-to-day basis. Nobody talks about it really unless you listen to a podcast or they talk about toxicity and we get into the negativity, so therefore we're all ears, right? And so with my poetry book, The Space in Between, it allows you to open up. I am helping you build the language for how you feel if you don't know how to put it in words. When they do talk about it, it's just for the simple fact that somebody else said it and nobody really knows how to implement it. You still walking around like you got an attitude and a chip on your shoulder for what? Space in between is not choosing pink nails or choosing black nails. The space in between is being a mother, being a wife, being a girlfriend, being a daughter, being a sister, being an employee, being a friend. And you are that space because when are you getting back to you? Do you know yourself? Can you have a conversation and can you articulate the way you feel about said situation without getting an attitude, without getting triggered and not knowing why?